Well, a very pleasant good morning. I'm 10 Tampa Bay Meteorologist Rich Fields in the 10 Tampa Bay newsroom. Here with today's beach and boating report. Let me pull this up on Facebook so I can follow along if there's any questions or comments I want to get to them. Yesterday, a lot of them came in after I had signed off, but I want to make sure that I get you guys today. Very good. You don't mind if I have breakfast while I talk to you, do you? Okay, well, if you're not in the area, you may not know this, but it's a stormy day here in Tampa Bay. I'm going to show you the live shots so you can see the cloud cover in and around the area. Hit and miss. You can see by the Tampa International shot, lower right-hand corner of your screen, pardon me, some of the thunderstorm activity. It has really been pouring. Earlier today out at Clearwater Beach, it was just getting hammered. I won't say there's sunshine in that shot, but still kind of gloomy, and there's still a lot of cloud cover to come in off the Gulf. I'm going to show you the satellite and radar here in just a second. There's St. Pete Beach looking south. A little bit of sunshine there. Not bad. It was pouring in St. Pete Beach maybe 2 hours ago. I mean, just really pouring. And there's the shot from the Mahaffey Theater camera looking toward the pier in Tampa Bay. And again, the cloud cover now out of over Hillsborough County. There's a satellite and radar. You can see how much moisture is really starting to stream into the area. We'll go into the live radar so we can see exactly where cells are at. Let's zoom in on the Bradenton, Sarasota area. Not much action. Right outside of Whitfield Estates, north of Lakewood Ranch, just a little tiny pocket of moisture. There's the south end of Pinellas County, and you can see right through the Howard Franklin Bridge 275 area there. Fairly decent thunderstorm popping off. That's in Tampa Bay right now. If you have to cross the Howard Franklin Bridge, be careful this morning. Safety Harbor getting a fairly decent thunderstorm right now, and then offshore of northern Clearwater Beach, up through Dunedin, Palm Harbor, Tarpon Springs area, some light shower activity moving in off the Gulf. And then out toward Brandon, fairly decent thunderstorm cell out there. This looks like the bulk of it is east of I-75. Actually, it's splitting. This thunderstorm is split right in half by I-75. And it looks like Brandon and Seffner getting the most of it. Thanona-Sass also had a fairly decent cell there as well. And then light rain through Newport Richey along alternate 19. As you start getting up to the Jasmine Estates area into Hudson, fairly decent thunderstorm cell there. And also Hernando Beach, Sugar Hill to the north. And then Homosassa, Crystal River, just some light shower activity at this hour. So today may not be a beach day, and if you want to do something with the kids, maybe you're going to stay home and do it out at the pool. 92 for today's daytime high. That's going to be the daytime high in between cloud cover. So once the clouds break, we might get a real spurt that'll get us to our daytime high, but nonetheless, spotty shower activity all day long. All right, let's talk about beach and boating. Water temperature for the area at a solid 90 degrees right now in the Gulf of Mexico. That's beautiful, man. I love it when the Gulf's warm like that. Always did as a kid growing up here on Clearwater Beach. I always loved to go in the Gulf. I'd go swimming before, just tell you a little bit about like the lifestyle of growing up here. If you ever watch a show Flipper, and the two kids had the skiff, the little boat, and their dad was a Florida wildlife ranger. Not that my dad was a Florida wildlife ranger, but I had a small boat as a kid. And in high school, especially in high school, I'd be out of my boat long before I ever went to class. I'd be in the Gulf swimming. Honest to God. I'd be out checking crab traps if I had them for stone crab claws. I'd be fishing. Then I'd come home, I'd shower. I'd go to school. Had a dune buggy. It was a good time. All right, here's rip current potential very low on the Gulf side. That may be boosted up to moderate if any of the shower and thunderstorm activity gets a little stronger. But let's start with the overall beach forecast. About 87 along the Pinellas County beaches today. Lots of cloud cover, some sun in between the clouds, and you'll just be dodging showers all day out there. So if you plan to go out to any of the beaches, just know that you're going to be picking up your your blanket and running for Frenchie's or some other restaurant in between storms. Venice Beach today, 89 for the daytime high. Sarasota, Bradenton not getting the brunt of this flow and activity today. So even though we may have a 70% chance of rain through the metro Tampa area, 60% chance of rain, some of the beach communities have a much lesser chance for scattered shower and thunderstorms, even though it's coming off the Gulf. Siesta Key, 89 for the daytime high today. Southwest winds at about 12 miles an hour. St. Pete Beach, 88 for the daytime high today. That southwest flow is going to continue through Wednesday. Clearwater Beach, 87 for today's daytime high with scattered showers throughout the day. And even some thunderstorms. As we start getting the sun cooking and baking, we could see some pop-up thunderstorms as well. There's the winds. You can see the flow completely out of the south and west from the lower left-hand corner of your screen to the upper right-hand corner of your screen, blowing from southwest to northeast. Double digits through Clearwater right now. St. Pete Beach also double digits. Hudson, Crystal River, everybody on the coast in double digits right now. And as we put the forecast into motion and step through to about 6 p.m. tonight, wind speeds aren't going to get that high, maybe as much as 15 miles an hour in some areas. Gusts, again, not that bad either. Even tomorrow morning, as we wake up, double-digit wind speeds, but still not too bad. So for the boaters, southwest winds today, 10 to 15 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet, bay and inland waters at a light chop. I might even upgrade that to moderate chop here shortly. UV index, even though we got cloud cover in and out, still at 11. You can burn in 10 minutes. You get 10 minutes of sunshine, you're going to get burnt. Pass Grill, tides. We just hit a high tide a little while ago at 9:15 a.m. Next tide at Pass Grill is at 5:35 p.m. That will be a low tide. St. Petersburg, this is the bay side. Next tide coming up at 10:49 this morning. Johns Pass had a high tide at 8:35 this morning. Next tide coming up at 5 o'clock, 5:01. Clearwater Beach had a high tide, peak of high tide at 8:38 this morning. Next tide will be a low tide at 4:25. And then Crystal River up in the Kings Bay area had a low tide at 8:09 a.m. Got a high tide coming up at 1:53 p.m. So here's the overall forecast for the metro area. Cloudy, warm, scattered showers and thunderstorms today. 60% chance of that activity. 92 for the daytime high out at the airport. 92 on Monday. Another 60% chance of rain because of this continued southwest flow. Slightly drier on Tuesday. Little boost in temperatures, a little less cloud cover, 40% chance of rain. And then by Wednesday, our flow completely changes up to our normal, more tropical flow for this time of the year that we always get. And that'll be a more southeasterly flow, bringing in more moisture. So our rain chances pop back up, 94 for the daytime high. Now we're talking about heating of the day activity and the two sea breezes colliding for Wednesday. 60% chance of rain. Look at Thursday, 70% chance of rain. Look at Friday, 80% chance of rain. With daytime highs all hovering in the low to mid-90s next couple of days. Whether you're in town or not, Monday is podcast day for me. Come on down with Rich Fields. It's a podcast all about game shows. And my time working at The Price is Right and 8 other Hollywood game shows. On Monday, we are going to talk about the time I was invited to a meeting with 4 of the biggest game show legends of all time at a secret Hollywood location. And I was like the only one outside of this group that was invited, and it was pretty spectacular. I got a lot of pictures to show you guys. So that all happens on Monday on the 10 Tampa Bay YouTube page. So just go to YouTube, search 10 Tampa Bay, the number 10 Tampa Bay. Be sure to subscribe, and at 3 o'clock on Monday when we stream live, you will get a notice on your smartphone saying, hey, we're going live. And there'll be a party to all of that information. Dave Wagner's the co-host on that show, and he does a fantastic job with me. So there you go. Let me take a look at some of the comments here, if there are any. Maria Santos, that's a good way to get kicked right off of the old website. And as soon as I get done, you're off. Let's see here. Just a lot of people saying hello. Lee Petriez, Debbie Mathau, Adonis McDonald, and Sharon Alvarez. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to everybody that is logged in. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Okay. Beach and boating report for the weekend done. We do it every Saturday and Sunday at 9:30 a.m. or thereabouts. I got hung up today because we have a new area of disturbance from the National Hurricane Center in the Gulf of Mexico, right in the panhandle of the state of Florida. So right now it only has a 20% chance of something becoming tropical out of it. It's a low pressure system is what it is. It's been moving down the 48, 49, upper 48 states down into the southeastern part of the United States, and it's about to cross into the Gulf of Mexico, but it looks like it's picking up steam. And it's that area of low pressure, by the way, that is causing the change up in flow for us here in the Tampa Bay area and some of the thunderstorm activity we're seeing today. But nonetheless, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate that. Until next time.